guys, Andy here. So I've had a Mavic, well, I bought it within the last week I suppose, and you may have seen I've already had one crash, which has kind of scuffed the exterior slightly. Not really, I mean you probably can't even see it, look on the video. Anyway, I thought I'd get myself a skin just in case I should bump into any of the trees that I wasn't expecting to. So I bought this one off Amazon. There'll be a link down below. Please use the link if you fancy giving it a try. So you may have seen while I've been chattering away, there is kind of a plan that comes with it. We'll get a wet wipe and a dry wipe look, which as you'll see aren't that useful. But we got a plan where kind of all the parts are numbered on the plan sheet there, which should help me to pick out which bits go where, because there are quite a lot of bits. I'm used to like phone skins, which these days are kind of one piece, maybe 2 or 3 pieces at most. Quite a small wet wipe. I'm not sure how effective it was, but I tried it anyway. And then just a smaller dry wipe to dry down the wetter areas of it. And then I thought, right, let's just crack straight on. Now I did put this one on a couple of times and remembered really with a phone, secure the bit at the middle and then do the bits down the outside, but I didn't do a great job. There's a bit of a crease on the left kind of, I don't know what you want to call it there, that I'm just trying to get rid of. It's still there a little bit. And then in some ways it's just a matter of, right, I'm going to pick this piece. Oh, actually this was the battery. I thought, let me do the big piece. Let's get the battery done as well. I quite like that it comes with, you can see on the other bit of paper that's underneath the Mavic now, you get enough for 3 batteries. Quick tip, press the button to light the lights up to help you line it all up. So you get 2 more skins to go on. You know, if like me you have got the Fly More kit and you've got that many batteries. And yeah, I've labelled my batteries, numbered them, so I know which is which. So there we go, that's the 2 biggest pieces. Not looking too bad at the minute. Now, obviously, I'm not going to show you all of it because it did take me, I suppose it only took me like 15 minutes maybe, something like that. Some of the bits, you have to, make sure you get them on the right side. That was only slightly wrong, but you could see it wasn't quite the right dimensions, so clearly it should be on the other side. I probably could have worked out which side of the paper went to which side of the drone because I did keep trying to put things on the wrong side. But never mind, we got there in the end. I mean, I'm a bit sort of clumsy in some ways trying to put these things on. I'm sure you guys can do a better job than me. And we'll see as we go how it sort of evolves. I quite like the little cutout around the DJI logo on the back. I'm not sure it's all that necessary, to be honest, but I guess they perhaps just didn't want to have to print the logo on themselves. And they've done it here as well. They've cut it out around the Mavic Pro bit on the front arm. And the stripes for that matter, so you can still see the stripes when the skin is on, which I suppose, that's part of the design of the Mavic, so I guess why not. And this goes to the other side of the stripe. Now clearly, obviously, I'm going to need to fold the arm in to get this one on. And again, leaving space for the stripe to show. You might be wondering, Andy, why on earth did you pick orange? And I could try and say, well, it matches my motorbike's KTM colours. But actually, this was the only one that was on Prime with next day delivery. The other ones I'd have been waiting a few weeks. And I thought, do you know what, let's get it in, get it skinned. I forget exactly how much it was. I think it was like maybe £12, something like that. Now, this is actually the last piece going on now. You'll be glad to hear. Some of them are a little fiddly. And some of them, when they go around kind of curves of the drone, can be a bit fiddly. So this one was quite hard. It starts on a kind of flat downwards, and then it finished up wrapping along the side. But there we go. That's the final result, which is not too bad. I mean, it's pretty good from top down. It's got a reasonable amount of cover, but as we roll it over, the bit that you can look at all the time underneath, still quite grey. I don't know if it's asking too much to have had that as well, and the backs of the front arms as well look still rather grey. You can still access the slots. I haven't got a perfect fit on mine, but you can still get the cover in and out. Likewise with the gimbal, obviously that's fine. And I did the remote. Again, it's just kind of the front bits of the remote there. I think it looks okay. It's quite nice. So then I thought, well, I'll try and do a little bit of filming of it as it is. Now, the first thing, it seemed to focus on the bush at the back of the garden more than the drone itself. And also I realised that just rotating it around on one axis, not so easy. Sort of in and out of the sun, trying to get it back into the sun. It was harder than I thought. I can see why I'd fly into trees now. Really, So then I kind of realised, oh, it's not focused so well. I don't know why I didn't turn autofocus off and do it manually, but it was in focus for a split second there, just as it drifts off to the side of the image. I try and bring it back in and account for the drift, and then I try and get a quick spin in while it's roughly on camera. But anyway, hopefully it gives you a bit of a view of what it looks like on the drone when it's flying. And then I thought, you know what, let's just try and take a still photo before I fly it into the side of my house. And there you go. So it's not perfect. Maybe if you spend more money on a more expensive one, you get better coverage. I don't know. But for protection purposes, I think it's probably just about enough. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. For now, my name's Andy. I'll catch you all again soon.